Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to overnight AFK the new Shibuya portals for update 20. I'm going to get straight to the point with this because I don't want to take too long trying to explain how to do it. But what you need basically is just a bunch of Shibuya portals. You can get it from just doing infinites, but you need like a bunch of these. For the macro, it's like 8 minutes per completion, so you might need like a couple, like maybe 50 or 50 to 100 of these Shibuya portals to have one full successful overnight of just straight macroing. But yeah, so I tested the macro out for like an hour, and I had like around 50 portals, and I went down to however this much it is. But yeah, I did around 50-ish portals, and in that 50 I managed to get TOJI. Really easy to get. So yeah, this macro does work. But before we begin, I'm going to be showing you guys like some common mistakes and what you guys need to do for the macro, because there are some things I have to explain so that macro can work for you guys. So yeah, before we begin, if you guys do enjoy this type of videos, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. The macro is going to be in my Discord server, and it's in the description down below, so let's go ahead and join my Discord server, and the macro is going to be in the announcements channel. But yeah, I am going to make a video on how to macro the Shibuya portals, so you can macro farming these portals and grinding them, if that makes sense. So yeah, watch out for that. But for now, let's go and let's begin with the tips on how to use the macro. Alright, so what you guys need to do before using the macro is have this loadout. It doesn't have to be this exact loadout, but you need something like this. So I have these 4 slots I have here on are only for boosts. So if you guys didn't know, this guy's, I forgot what his name is called, but this guy, he gives a 40% boost in the new portals. So if you guys have him, I'd recommend bringing him for the boost. I have Megumi for the boost, this guy and this guy. Any new banner unit from the update gives you a boost in the portals, just to keep that in mind. So these 4 units here are simply for boosts, and then these 2 units here are gonna be used for the macro. Make sure you have your units in this exact same coordination, where your farm's at your first place, and then your second is your DPS, and the rest 4 don't really matter. So yeah, for this macro I use Dark Mage. I'd recommend bringing Dark Mage if you guys have him. If you guys don't have Dark Mage, then just get him. It's like really easy to get. I mean, I have like so many Dark Mage pulls, so just go ahead and get Dark Mage. It's actually really easy to get. So if you guys haven't got him, then go ahead and get Dark Mage and then come back to the video. So yeah, you guys are gonna need Dark Mage for this. You could alternate between some other unit like Goku, I'm pretty sure would work. Yeah, but for now Dark Mage just works perfectly fine for this macro. So yeah, I have Dark Mage here. I don't think it has to be limit broken, but mine is just for, you know, why not. And I have Bulma. Golden doesn't really matter, as long as you have a farm on your first hot war, that's okay. Just make sure you have Bulma in your first slot and your DPS, aka Dark Mage, in your second slot. I mean, if it's not in this exact same like slots, then the macro won't work for you. Just so you know, the macro is gonna be tiny task. When when you're doing the portals, you spawn in 2 different like perspectives. One being where you face the front, and another being where you're like this, if that makes sense. The macro has been designed to only work for the perspective where you're facing the front. So if you guys aren't facing the front when you spawn to the portal, then don't worry, you'll die, but the macro will do it again, and it will work the next time if you are facing forward. So if you guys if you guys are dying in the macro, then it's most likely because of the camera angle. So just wait for that to be fixed, and it should work perfectly fine. Other than that, that's all I can really tell you guys. The resolution I'm using is 1920 by 1080, 60 Hz monitor, and that's pretty much all I can say. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go and just begin the macro. I'll go ahead and just commentate. I'll just go ahead and commentate over what's happening so you guys understand. But yeah, let's go and just begin a portal, and we'll show you guys what to do later. So let's go and open a portal, and let's begin. Alright, once you're in, just go ahead and just click yes, and just begin. So as you guys see, my current camera angle is the wrong way. So in this situation, all we're gonna do is let the macro do its thing. If you're lucky, the macro might place some units in the correct spot. So the macro might place units here, which is perfectly fine. You would win. But yeah, I'm not really too sure. But if you are facing this way, chances are the macro is gonna let you die. But the next time when it like automatically chooses a portal for you, hopefully the next chance you'll be facing the right way, which is this way, and the macro will be placing units for you. So for now, we're gonna let the enemies kill us, and then we'll start the macro when we are dead. I forgot to mention, but we are using Tiny Task. So if you guys haven't got Tiny Task, which is this, then I'd recommend getting it. I'll put the download link in the description. Just go ahead and download it. It's pretty easy. And yeah, once you do go ahead and get Tiny Task, go on my Discord server, go into announcements, and then you should download the rec file. It's called Shibuya Macro Made by Me. Yeah, once you download it, go ahead and open Tiny Task, and then right here it says open. So go ahead and click that, and it should say around here, which is the first one for me, Shibuya Macro Made by Koku. So let's go ahead and click on this, click open, and that's all you gotta do so far. Make sure you have continuous playback on, and your play speed is 1 as well. Just have these settings like mine, and the macro should work perfectly fine for you. So now that's out the way, let's go and wait till we die, and then we'll begin the macro. We're about to die now. There we go. Alright, so we're dead. Don't click next. Don't click next. Let the macro do it for you. But I forgot to mention, have your Roblox like this, like the way I have it. Don't make it full screen, is what I'm trying to say to you. Just have your Roblox like this, make sure you can see your own tabs and stuff. But you just have it like this, and the macro will work perfectly fine for you. So now that you're dead, just go ahead and just, I guess, press play on the macro, this arrow button, and just watch the macro do the thing for you. So it's clicking next, and it's spam clicking to check your rewards. Then it's clicking next portal, and it will type Shibuya for the Shibuya portals, and it will click the first one that it sees, which is this one. And there we go. The macro is gonna take some time to load in. Depending on your internet speed, the macro is gonna wait a bit, so people who have bad internet can load in. So yeah, this might take a bit of time before the macro to work, but just wait, I guess. Alright, so we're in. Good thing we're facing the correct way, which is the way I'm currently facing. So the macro is gonna work perfectly fine for us, which is great. So now we just wait until around, I think it's 40 seconds, and then the macro should press yes for us. Alright, so around now. Alright, so we press yes, and now it's begun. So I'll go and speed this up for a bit. All we're gonna do is just place down our Bulma and Upgrader for a couple waves, and then we'll go ahead and place down our Dark Mage. There we go. So we upgraded Bulma. We are going to be using the new unit manager for this, but just not right now, for now. We're going to go ahead and place all our units, and then we'll use it, which is going to be later. So now that we upgraded Bulma a bit, we're going to wait and then place down our Dark Mages. It's going to be here, and there, and there. There we go. Now I think around here we open the unit manager. I'm not really too sure. There we go. Alright, nice. And now all we do is just upgrade, I guess. This is actually really simple to understand. You just click upgrade. Well, no, you don't click it, but the macro does. But the macro clicks upgrade for you. And yeah, I'm gonna go and speed this up a bit, and I'll come back to you guys when we're nearing the end of the portal, and we'll go ahead and finish off then. Alright, now it's wave 15. We're gonna go and speed up a bit so we can kill the boss, and then I'll explain to you what's going on at the ends. But so far our units are almost all max upgraded except for the first one. So yeah, we are easily gonna kill the boss, which should be great. Alright, so now it's the boss. As you can see, we closed out of the unit manager to make it less cluttered. But yeah, the boss is gonna easily die now and get shredded. By the way, it is not Dark Mage's like buff. It's currently the air buff, 100%, and Dark Mage is magic and storm. So we are clearly like killing this boss really easy, even with the even without any buffs. But now that we've killed the boss and we've completed the thingy in 8 minutes and 30 seconds, it is gonna take some time for you to claim your rewards, mainly because mainly because the boss does come from either path, and if it comes from the other path, it might take a bit longer for you to kill the boss, and that might mess up the entire macro, which is why the macro is currently like not doing anything now, so you can make up for that time that's lost, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you guys do see your macro not moving at all, then it's probably not a bug, it's probably doing that on purpose. So just wait for it and let it do its thing. But let me go and speed it up a bit, and then we'll come back to you guys when we're done for the rewards. Okay, so I actually had to close out the macro because it wasn't working, because I had OBS on here, and normally you want to have your tiny task and your you want to have your tiny task and your Roblox side by side. Preferably have it exactly like mine, like exactly. Like you can add like some random apps here, but make sure you have your Roblox like right here and your tiny task where my OBS is. So have it right here. So just make sure you have it like that. It's like a big thing that you need to do, or else the macro won't work. Just make sure you have your tabs here exactly like mine. Not exactly, but like have your tabs like in the same order. Like Roblox will be on the 6th tab, and then tiny task will be on the 7th. But yeah, other than that, the macro does work, and yeah, there you go, you got rewards, and it'll just repeat it over and over again until you run out of portals, and hopefully when you wake up you should get TOJI. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. I might make a video on on how to farm these kind of portals, so you can stack them on them and do an overnight AFK much more efficiently. But yeah, the macros in my Discord server, go ahead and join it, and yeah, see you guys all in my next video. Bye bye.